How's it going? We are currently 17 LP Master North America. We are going for Challenger. That is the goal, to be #1 ranked North America. Let's go, baby. Okay, dude, we're live, so don't say stupid stuff, okay? Yeah. Just a friendly reminder to myself not to say stupid stuff even though I need help from myself. Sending out some spam. Sending out a little bit of spam there. Waiting for the game. Can we get one? That's interesting that it's not restreaming correctly, because we are not in Diamond. We are in Masters, baby. Masters. Hell yeah. Change that. I'm gonna restart this bad boy. We have ourselves a match. 17 LP in Masters. We got a couple of Grandmasters in here and some Diamonds. A loss would be devastating. I will cry if I lose. I will cry if I lose. Not kidding. Alright, we started the last couple games in the top 3 with HP. Maybe we're going to get gloves this time. That would be nice. And we're going to get those gloves. Setting himself up for an Infinity Edge. Thief's gloves, possibly. Even though it was nerfed, still a strong item. Infinity Edge is a great item early game on an assassin. We saw that a couple games ago when he did that with Zed. Hi, buddy. Hi, kitty. Hi. My cat's over there on the bed. Hi, pal. Hi. Gets the bow. That's a nice item. Oh, what is going on here? A lot of clicking. And he's gonna take a break. There's the Darius, there's the Kha'Zix. Double Warwick with a Poppy. He's gonna buy everything. That's a greedy person right there. That is some serious greed. I'm looking at my cat. He's like looking out the window. Killing the neutral camp, we see a gold drop. That's going to take him to... He can just sell and go straight to Econ. Not as interesting of a game, but it will get explosive as the momentum builds. He's gonna go ahead and put that Zed on the sideline. I don't know if that's a good idea. Looks like he's gonna bring the Kazakhs into play. Brings the Kazakhs back, puts the Kassadin out, brings the Kassadin out, puts the Kazakhs back, puts the Mordekaiser in, and the Shen's coming back into play. What am I watching? Holy tamale. Okay, looks like the Kazakhs is gonna stay. Sorry, I'm retarded. That's good coffee. What are we looking at? A Nico's Help. Not the strongest opening, but definitely a great one. Uh-oh, there's some, 2 more gold coming down. Right on. Oh, there's the star 2 Garen. This just went from a kind of weak opening to a holy chamole. What's going on? Gonna put the Shen into play. Shen, Spirit's Refuge, that's gonna create a zone for 3 seconds. That's a 100% chance to dodge incoming attacks. He's got 2 Kassadins on board with the Kazakhs. You know, if he sold that Shen, he could econ even harder. He's considering it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would take everything. That pair of Kassadins might come in handy. He's going to go ahead and hold on to it. This could be a close fight. We're seeing star 1s, but that is a Zed versus a Shen. Ninja on ninja action. There's the 3 seconds of dodging, and that got him there. Shen takes the lead from Zed, and that's going to put Grand Shrubbery on top. Bean takes it. Bean is a hyper roll player. Gonna go ahead and ask him if he's hyper rolling this game. Bean, are you hyper rolling? It looks like you want to, and I'm a big fan. There's the Darius. One more Darius, one more Shen, and he's gonna have those 2 stars. That Kazakhs is looking weaker and weaker. That Mordekaiser is an essential unit in almost every comp Grand Shrubbery likes to play. Sorry, he's got a hard name to pronounce. It's not easy. We've got Melissa looking at old streams, apparently. Confused by that. Oh, just reacted to it? Okay. Fair enough. That's an old stream, isn't it? Yeah. There's a new stream going on, girl. Get with the times. New Kids on the Block, suck a lotta. Boy-girl groups make me. We see Garen getting it off, and he's gonna have to make a decision here because he does need 1 gold. He's not gonna win the round. He's only got 1 Kazakh, so Kazakhs gets the boot. That's a sad Kazakhs. Mordekaiser lives with less than 50 hit points, it looks like. Oof, there is the 2-star Shen. Let's go. Let's get it on, a baby. He's looking at Kennen and Zed. He could go for 4 ninjas here, and that recently got buffed in patch 9.20. All ninjas will gain 80 attack damage and 80% spell power. That's up 10% and 10 attack damage. But it looks like he's gonna hold off. That 2-star Shen was enough for the guy. He puts a Dardar into play. I don't know. Kassadin may have been a stronger choice. Let's see how it plays out. He goes straight up head-to-head into a 2-star Kassadin, and Shen says, Spirit's Refuge, you can't hit me. Of course, Wild Buff would counter that, I do believe. And Garen is gonna judge everyone around him with some Judgment Spin to win. Shen is gonna pull another Spirit Refuge out of the bag and KOs Malavisco. Shrub is gonna be picking second to last. It's gonna give him a second to scout once the armies respawn. He's gonna go ahead and take a look. He's looking at 2 Wild, 2 Night, 2 Void, 2 Night. nothing. Stone cold nothing. Ooh, this might throw him off. He needs those gloves to make Thief's gloves on Shen, and he picks them up. I can't believe it. That's amazing. How did no one take those gloves? Infinity Edge ate the nerf, Thief's gloves ate the nerf, and gloves seem to be unpopular. Little do they know they're still strong as hell, so that's kind of crazy. He's going to go ahead and pick up that Garen just to cut other people off of Garen. And the Thief's gloves go to the Shen, who just picked up a static shiv and a recurve bow. That's amazing. And he's also going to go ahead and take a look at the... Oh, Darius did 437. That's not too bad. He might keep him in. He's going to become the Blitzcrank hook target / Assassin's first jank target. Passes on everything. His room is cold as hell right now. I'm freezing my butt off. Be right back. And we're back. It looks like Shrub took the round. I'm sorry that I missed the action. It is auto chess. They do fight for themselves. He does make positioning decisions, unit decisions, upgrade decisions, item building decisions. But in the end, they must fight for themselves. Poppy's gonna take a back seat with Garen riding shotgun. And that armor upgrade on Kassadin a couple patches ago with the attack damage... Attack damage is down, Nether Blade is up, attack speed is down. Recurve bow, looks like he's going to put that on there. That Garen might be getting sold here if he loses this round. He decides to frontline the Shen after bowing the Kassadin. That's to dodge a 2-man Hex Tech. And we're going to see Shen Spirit's Refuge yet again. Kassadin is throwing down, eating all Mordekaiser's mana. He is not going to be able to obliterate. And that is a keeper's verdict from Poppy. We're going to see Shen Spirit Refuge one more time here. But it's not going to be enough, and he's going to have to sell that Garen to keep the economy going. He eats the damage, 89 health. And we are going into the Krugs. He's lining up his units, decides to put the Poppy in the back. You don't see that very often, but it's actually kind of an interesting play there. What's going to happen is Poppy's going to walk up this way. This Krug's actually going to start attacking her. This Krug's going to go over here and mind his own business. But I don't think it's going to matter because we're dealing with a Spirit Refuge Shen here. And that's pretty strong. That's the Spirit Refuge down. No one's taking any damage. It looks like his Poppy play did not work as intended, but that's okay. More than enough to go around. If he sells Lissandra, he'll go to 49. That's not enough for the econ. He's going to keep her. Double tier, interesting. Does he want to combine to make the static shift? There's the Darius. There's the Lissandra. We are in action. He is swapping units back and forth. Garen's gonna lead the charge. Poppy, nope. Let's see. Shen on the back row. Let's let Kassadin lead it. Is he gonna combine to make a static shiv? That item's actually gonna be getting buffed next patch from what I heard. Right now it does 100 magic damage to 3 enemies every third attack. Kassadin's attack speed is currently 0.67. That's not very fast. He is going to keep those tiers on him. Might elect to give one... Oh, he's not going to do that. He just realized that he had a star 2 Darius on the sideboard. Even a master can make a mistake. That's a pretty big one. It's going to cost him this round, it looks like. There's a cat coming up here. What's going on? We're under attack. And he is going to throw that round by not getting that Darius into play. What was he thinking? He wasn't thinking. He was too busy talking about static shivs. Ooh, can Kassadin come big, come strong? And you are out of there, buddy. Come here. You gotta sit here, boy. Good boy. Gets the Poppy into play, and it looks like he is going to have the 3rd Knight. But he is falling short of the 4th Knight, which means he might elect to bring the Lysandra into play. 175 AoE damage is nothing to scoff at. There's the Zeke's Herald on Shen with an RFC, and you're telling me Thief's Gloves isn't strong? Are you kidding me? That's insane. Does not tier the Lysandra. That's an interesting decision. We see Darius with Decimate. Multiple targets, that's going to give him the heal. Shen is doing work with his RFC Zeke's Herald. And Lysandra says, no, no, no. Tried to make me go to rehab, and I said, no, no, no. Can he get the 3rd Lysandra here to star 2? We're about to find out. That's gonna be a no, but he does pick up another Mordekaiser. There's another Kennen just sitting there, and a Garen. Goes ahead and lets those go. And he's gonna get 4 Knights into play here. That's pretty strong. Shen has a Luden's Echo and a Sparring Gloves. Sadly, Shen cannot proc Luden's Echo as far as I know. So he is making it so that if there is a Blitzcrank, it will pull Mordekaiser or Poppy, but that transfer did not go through. And yet again, the mana sits on the side. The Nico's help is there if he wants to complete the Lysandra or the Mordekaiser. And we're in the action here. We have a Spirit's Refuge on Shen. There's the Decimate from Darius. Garen is getting in there, and we are just seeing Netherblade go to work on this Vayne. Shen again with Spirit's Refuge. Ooh, and he's out of there. That's going to be a piercing arrow from Varus. KO Shen. And because he's in this corner, they're only allowed to attack 2 at a time. That's the rules for a melee. That's why it's good to put your guy in a corner, unless, of course, the opposing team has a Blitzcrank, in which case, good night, my friend. Good boy. Remember, he's got 2 tiers on the sideboard, 1 bow on Kassadin, and a Nico's help. He remembered all of that because he is a freaking genius when it comes to remembering things. Psych, he's really not. And there's armor, and there's a HP belt. Nope, that gets taken up. Ooh, he could have cut the Ash from first place, but first place is not playing Ash, so that's not too big of a deal. They're literally the same thing. That guy ran at it like it was a big deal for him, but it wasn't. There's the armor. And will he play the armor is the question. It looks like he's thinking about it. He's going to make it so each side is a weaker character just in case a Blitzcrank does a rocket grab. And Shen does have the Zeke's Herald this round. That's going to be strong. He's going to swap places with Poppy so that Mordekaiser does not get the buff. That's going to be 300 shielding for 7 seconds. And that is going to get buffed next patch. But 7 seconds is a long time. Let's see how this goes down every single night. 4 nights is going to block 35 damage. I can't believe what I'm reading. I thought that was 30 damage, but apparently it's telling me it's 35. And Kassadin is going to work with Netherblade. We have Poppy just standing there doing nothing. And there's a Decimate from Garen up top. Poppy actually does land the Keeper's Verdict. And we are seeing Elise in her spider form. But that's not going to be enough. This is a GA Warmog's Kassadin. You don't see that very often. That is interesting. Okay, those spiderlings are getting taken out. There's the Decimate. There's the Hammer Keeper's Verdict. And Shen says, not today, my friend. Amazing. What are we looking at here? There's the Poppy. Sometimes he likes to keep the Dardars over there. But that will prevent the level up. Does he want to risk it? He is on a 3-win streak here. Can get Lysandra into play, but does not have the second Glacial. And it looks like he is going to go ahead and pop it, but he shouldn't have done it that soon because he still could have won the round. Oh well, I guess. And Shen this time, items not that strong. Could build a Frozen Heart. Could build a Seraph's Embrace. Not going to go with either. Does have the Nico's help. Could use that on Poppy to get the 2-star. Or Lissandra or Mordekaiser. Elects to hold on to that to see if he can get something better. And here we see immediately Spirit's Refuge coming out. Garen throwing the Judgment down. Netherblade going to work. Poppy does her thing and hits a home run. We are seeing a primal surge here from the Nidalee, and the enemy team is just too much. Looks like he knew he was going to lose this round. He sold that Darius before he knew if he needed to or not. Another mistake from a master player. Really needs to tighten up here if he wants to take this down. Gets the level up to 7 previous round. Looks like he's going to put the gold right back in there. Elects not to roll any of it. We're going to see the wolves come down. Does have his cat on his desk. That's a good kitty. Good boy. Oh yeah, I better tell. The wolves are coming to battle, and it looks like he's got some kind of an email from his old insurance company. They want him back, but he says hell no. Go f yourselves. That could be a Thornmail. Oh my god, and that's a GA possibility, which is extremely strong. And will he put the items together, or will he sit on them for the rest of eternity? He is so close to level 8. This is just such a key round to lose if he does lose. I think he will invest in the GA. It's just incredibly strong in every comp he likes to run, and because he's getting so many duplicates here, he is putting some stuff together. Shen does Thief's Glove, a Phantom Dancer with a recurve bow. Does not upgrade any star 2s, is holding a Leona on the side, still has the Nico's help. Okay, here we go. And that Frozen Heart is immediately put to work on that Shyvana, who is holding a Rage Blade. She goes Dragon's Descent, turns into her dragon form, which is going to give her a ranged attack and extra damage. Gnar ultimates with Gnar, slamming the ground and pushing everyone one way or the other. Oh my god, Shen with the Primal Surge is clutching. This Frozen Heart is going crazy over here. Gnar does have an Iceborne Gauntlet. That's going to make the whole field slow as hell. And he does have 4 knights. It's not easy, but can he get there? And it's a cleanup. Cleanup crew, aisle 3. We got him. Oh, he finally upgrades the Mordekaiser. That's going to be clutch. That's going to go into most of the comps he likes to play. Still sitting on potentially another Frozen Heart if he wants to use it. And because he won that last round and there's actually a bug currently in the game, anything that was still alive after he won with the Frozen Heart is still going to be frozen for the next round, which usually means you're going to lose that round because of the previous round that you won. That's not really fair. They need to fix that. Any unit that died in the previous round, as you can see, does not have their attack speed slowed. So, Garen, everyone is just... Can he... I mean, to pull this win off in this round would just mean he needs a miracle. Garen with the Judgment. The GA repop is going to refresh that. He just needs to do a little bit of damage here to clean up, and he does. Another clutch Spirit's Refuge from Shen. I've said it like a million times, and I still need to look at it every time. There you go. There you have it. He's looking at a Gunslinger Misfortune Legendary, and the mouse immediately moves off of that because he's not in the right comp to utilize that kind of equipment. We still see the bow on a Kassadin. You don't normally see a Kassadin in the game this late in this comp. He's playing 4 knights, 1 ninja, no other synergies currently available. Shen is a god, which is helping out a lot. He wants to position that Frozen Heart correctly. Elects not to take the Shyvana, even though it does go into some of the comps that he enjoys playing. Still has the Nico's help on the side. Poppy throws the hammer before going down, which is a beautiful thing to behold. We see an RFC on Shen. He throws on the Spirit's Refuge yet again. Netherblade going to work. Decimate. Judgment. But in the end, Sejuani gets off her Glacial Prison, and that's going to be a KO. We're going to see that GA on Garen pop for the first time. It's not enough. He's going down swinging. Piercing arrow, too strong. A stacked ash, oof, rough. He is in second place with 57 health. There is a Kale out there he's eyeing. Could also go for a sword, pick up a second GA. That's ultra strong. Definitely needs some AP. Hasn't really gotten a lot of AP this game. HP belts are a plus. There is a spatula. Make a sorcerer out of that spatula. Could be good. Oh, probably just goes for the spatula here. Actually resets himself into the bubble. Loses the spatula to RNG and takes the belt. Not much you can do there, folks. He's gonna level up naturally next round. He looks like he might want to save his gold. Oof, if he presses that button, he's a braver man than I. Any upgrades here could be almost useless. Does have the Frozen Heart. Still playing the Kassadin. Gonna reposition the Sejuani. And forgets again that did just level up, and yes, you get to place a unit when that happens. Cassandra is going bye-bye. Redemption red buff now available to create along with any single item that goes with that bow. It almost looks like he's gonna lose this round to me. Just way too much damage on the opposing team. Just hopes to take a couple units down, save some of his hit points. I just don't think it's going to happen. It looks like the enemy team potentially has 6 knights. It's 4 knights, 3 sorcerers, 2 glacial, 2 ranger. Very strong comp at this point in the game. And Grand Shrubbery is going to take a lot of damage here. Not happy about that, but does get a roll for some legendaries here. Immediately picks up the god. Throws the poppies to the side. Puts that into play. He's going to reposition here. We're seeing a Shen with an interesting item. Put Kassadin on that side. He goes there. That's not that good, but it's not that bad. Reposition those guys. Get a dragon into play, potentially. 4 knights, 1 ninja. The Kassadin's coming out. That's going to go away. He does want to get that GA onto that Pantheon as soon as possible. There's the Leona. There's the Kindred. Might want to play a Karthus in this build. I Love Luna is level 7, no gold left. Yikes. Grand Shrubbery looks like he might lose this one as well. Needs to get these items onto the correct champions. Oof, he's gonna take even more damage. Sells the poppies. And he's taking... Ooh, it's a tie. And he knocks him out. Sells the Shyvana. There's no room for errors here. There's the Draven. He's rolling hard. Shen goes bye-bye. Gets the Phantom into play. Who's getting the Thief's Gloves? That's what I want to know. Garen's out of there. Puts Cat into play temporarily. GA. Interesting. Gonna hold that Frozen Heart for a second. I Love Luna is pissed about losing that round. Understandable, never fun to lose. This could have been why he was saving the Nico's help. Needs a little bit of help. Was hoping for something different, but that's okay. That's gonna work too. Starts putting some items together here. Frozen Heart onto the Sejuani. I don't know if that was a good idea. Where are those Thief's Gloves going? Okay. Gonna move some units around here. Get Karthus into that back line. A lot of gold just sitting there. Oof. Not good. There we go. There's an upgrade. That could help him. There's a Sedge. There's some Imperials. Gonna sit at 20 gold. Hopefully he doesn't die here. Did not spend all his gold. Still has items on the sideline. Not a good idea usually. Hopefully he can clean them up. Will it be enough? Ooh, that's a Karthus ult coming into play. Keep in mind, They do have the dragon buff currently active. 75 resist the magic for all dragon types. Zug Zug's gonna take some damage. Leona MF again, just seeing MF after MF. There's the Draven. Does have the Swain, does have the Darius. Will he put it together? There's MF again. Doesn't complete anything. If he wants to bring Shadow out, he can bring in Imperial. He does go for it. Similar to the comp we saw last time. Looks like he's going to put a Frozen Heart in Pantheon, and Pantheon goes down. Not looking too good for our champion here. Takes a lot of damage there. Whew, dead last. Can't put his comp together. Double Giant Slayer with a star 2 Pantheon. Not good. Not looking good for our hero. He is gonna go ahead and dip out of Phantom altogether. There he goes. That could be the rally that he needs to stay in this game. Gonna go ahead and take a look at the positioning. Based on what he's seeing, everything should be moving over. Looks like he's struggling to get everything moved over. It looks like he might be a little bit tired. I don't know. Didn't roll any of the gold. Still sitting on that Kindred, and it goes away. The bait works. HP build did not go to anyone. Not a good idea. Never a good idea to leave an item like that when you're sitting on 5 hit points in 5th place. Don't want to lose LP, but there's not much you can do about it. Here we go. Oh, Leona lands the stun. That's going to be enough. That's going to be enough. He's going to the next round. He does get to make an item pick here. There is no force of nature, but there is... Oh, he does pick up a clutch item that could be enough to keep him in this game. Blademaster and Demon left on the sideline. Amazing. Incredible. Can't believe it. Ooh, Aurelian Soul 2. Potentially. Realizes his Aurelian Soul's mispositioned for Hextech. I believe that's going on the Pantheon. I just can't see how you put it on anyone else. And he needs to roll some gold here. Does hit a Swain. There's an Aurelian Soul. Needs one more Aurelian Soul, but no, no, no. Thief's Gloves on Cat. Those probably should have gone to Swain. But Cat can also blow a backline up, so not completely against that. There she goes, just like I said. Katarina immediately throws out over 4,000 damage, and she's still at it. She's at 5,500 damage now, and Cat is still in it to win it. Pantheon says, holy, another Kaisa player. Come on, baby. Not enough. Grand Shrubbery is eliminated in 5th place. He's going to lose some LP. A lot of LP. That's not fun. Just couldn't put it together. Potentially should maybe have opted to keep in Phantom. But it's just, if you're not going to put items on Draven, I mean, if you're not going to put the Thief's Gloves on Draven, But at the same time, Cat did do a lot of damage in that last fight. It was so close. Just a hard call. Cat really cleaned up. Kai'Sa's just such a problem right now. And two Rangers, from what I hear, is getting buffed next patch, so that's not good. The way Facebook stream works is really silly. I can't even see my own stream right now. The way Facebook stream works is I can see it. My own stream right now. It's pretty simple to get to. Oh, buddy, don't press the keyboards, bud. You're gonna make stuff happen. Don't do that. Good boy. Oh, good boy. The way Facebook stream works is beings, dude. Come on. I can see it. Here we go. Okay, Binks, come on, dude, stop. Thief's Glove, maybe? What is that guy lining up for? I don't even know, dude. He wanted those Thief's Gloves. Not today, bud. I mean, Brawler's Gloves. Not today, bud. Those are mine. Damn's mines. Getting into a fresh game here. Do have a Pike on the field. Phantom Undertow is his ultimate. That's going to stun for 1.5 seconds and do 150 base damage with a star 1 Pike. Auto attacks for 60 damage with a 0.60 attack speed. Not a bad unit if I don't say so myself. There's the AP. That's going to enable him to make a Jeweled Gauntlet, which would allow Pike to critically strike his spells. Here is the Night Start that we've been seeing from Shrub lately. There is one Brawler, a Blade-Master, and a Gunslinger in this role, but elects not to take them, and he does keep the Pike. Pike is a Pirate Assassin. Get 3 pirates into play, you will get extra gold at the end of every turn. Very useful. Elects not to take it for the stronger Knight units. Knights do block 15 damage from all sources once you have 2 or more of them. That will increase the bonus as you add more Knights evenly. 2, 4, and 6. There is no 8. I don't know why. Build 2 Knight items, play 8 Knights. Why not block 120 damage? Let's make the game more fun, right? Seriously though, that wouldn't be more fun. Just kidding. No gold. That roll is going away. He's gonna take the Zed and pop her in there. There is another Brawler. Could have already had a Warwick and a Blitzcrank, but instead has a Mordekaiser, a Garen, a Zed, I mean, come on. I mean, it's all good. Looks like Binks walks away from the desk, thankfully. Can actually focus on the game now. I usually lose when Binks is on my desk for some reason. I don't know why. Black Cats must be unlucky. This is a neutral creep round, so there's just items up for grab at this time. So, Ionic Spark, a great item, extremely important, but Morellonomicon does stop healing. And that's just as important. Might want to frontline this Garen, pop a Morellonomicon on it. Looks like he's going for it. Negatron Cloak, don't mind if I do. Gonna put that on Garen as well. He does have 2 Knights, 1 Ninja currently on the field. Elects not to level up. Interesting decision. Looks like he's up against something that is gonna kill him. That's 2 Knights, 1 Guardian, 1 Ninja. Zed really needs to put an end to Kennen if they're going to get through this, and it looks like Morellonomicon may have been enough until we see a Decimate from Darius. Ooh, and he lands it. He needs a crit here if he's going to win this fight. 1 more auto. Oh, he gets the KO on a man who actually did invest in a level 4. Very interesting decision. Is going to take the Camille's at the last second. And there you see it, 2 Graves. Could have had a star 2 Graves here, potentially. He's looking at what he can sell if he loses this round to Econ. It looks like he doesn't care for the Camille's he just picked up. Does want to keep the Pike. Kassadin is his baby boy, but sometimes baby boys gotta hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more. Mordekaiser is standing front and to the left of center. We're seeing a Rageblade Kassadin yet again. Saw that last game. If Kassadin goes for Mordekaiser, that's actually good for Garen, who will be able to proc his Morellonomicon. That's a lot of text, but I'll read it to you. When the wearer deals damage with their spell, they burn the target, dealing 20% of the target's maximum health's true damage over 10 seconds and reducing healing by 80% for the duration of the burn. A champion can only have 1 burn effect at a time, preferring the strongest. Sadly, after all of that reading, and by the way, I'm very tired from it, it is not enough, and he is going to go ahead and have to sell those to get to 10 econ, which is going to give him plus 1 gold. And of course, who would you see after selling him? But he's back. Your baby boy is back in black. He can put a second unit in now. Looks like he's going to pull those back so his assassins have room to do their thing. There is no way for him to sell enough units to get to the next econ level, which would be 20 gold. So he is forced to sit back and watch what happens in this auto chess game. Does have the Brawler's Gloves on Pike. That's going to give him 10% dodge chance, 10% critical strike chance. A new item from patch 9.18 or 9.19. I can't remember. And Pike does get the Phantom Undertow. Mordekaiser does take Garen out. Oh, and almost takes Nidalee with him, but it's not quite enough. Grand Shrubbery is going to lose that round and drop all the way down to 6th place, which is going to give him an early pick. Oh, he actually goes back up to 5th place. And he knows he has a null mantle on Garen. There is a spatula, just looks like it's not going to get picked up. That guy does take the spatula. He is going to go ahead and pick up the AP. That's a great decision. There goes the belt to Neferati. Doug UE is coming in and taking the Armor Vi. We got Nixie taking the bow. Nidalee, that's a 1-drop unit, but that bow is worth more gold than... Ooh, there's your baby boy coming back to say hello. This round is picking up. He just got a lot stronger. Looks like Ashe is getting sold. We have the Pike up. He's combining the Ionic Spark. He's going into the typical shrub setup for the early game. He likes to hug this corner like a little, kind of like a little girl, but girls aren't, you know, that weak. Girls are actually really strong. Just have to shake my head at that dumbass. Let's go. Can I EQ and TFT at the same time? Nah, I wouldn't even want to, man. TFT is its own thing. I have done both at the same time. Is it fun? No, it's... There's way too much, and you have to alt-tab constantly. It's not fun. But that's okay. I don't even have an announcer voice. I'm just having a good time. That's what's so funny. I actually like this. It's really fun for me. I'm actually learning more about the game announcing it than I am playing it. My camera's all wonko. Here we see Zed with a Razor Shuriken. Oof, it's gonna be a close fight. Not until Elise gets the transformation. Multiple spiders. If he sells Pike, he'll go to 30 econ. He does like to play Pike. That was too close for comfort. Iceborne Gauntlet on Italy. You don't see that very often early game. That is a actual interesting decision by Dog UE. And he wants to keep his win streak, so he'll do anything for it. There's the Poppy, and also the Katarina. That would enable him to play 4 knights if he elected to. Looks like Garen's gonna play on the outskirts. No real decisions to be made at this time. His comp was strong enough to complete the Krugs without needing any upgrades. Oh, tight, bro. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm having fun. How'd you do last game? I took 5th place with a really strong comp. Just couldn't put it together. Just couldn't put it together. Gonna go ahead and pick up the Lissandra. Gonna reposition here. Maybe you should do a little bit of scouting. See what's going on. Interesting. Probably want to center him out. Wait a second, we have a Brawler's Gloves chilling. Get those bad boys into work. No Hex Tech. Boom. Brawler's Gloves. Picks up the pair of Warwicks. Remember, he could play 4 knights here. Does have them available. Dino Roar, I really do appreciate it, man. I'm having fun shoutcasting. It would be so much fun to shoutcast this game when there's a pro scene. I think I would be really good at it. I understand it, you know? It's fun. For me. To shoutcast it. Probably should get some swords onto the battlefield here. Zed's gonna hold one. Garen's gonna hold the other. And that's when he realized Zed was actually stepping out of play to bring in the 4 knights temporarily with the Kassadin with Thieves' Gloves. Hopefully gets that Zed back into play as soon as possible. Yeah. Oh, good job winning, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. I'd love to cast it, but I'm talking about professionally. The guy, someone, I told people that I was shoutcasting. There's the Leona. Really don't want to play that comp again, but hard to pass up a Leona. Can't ever seem to get Lissandra into play. I appreciate it, Dino Roar. Dino Roar! Oh, dude, I need my Twitch up, man. Damn it. I can't even type.
Oh! Give him roller coaster.
Looks like we have a new friend to play with.
Thanks for the follow. Gotta get these Warwicks out of here.
Hello.
Garen with the judgment. We see Kassadin nether blading these MFers with a static shiv. But his Kassadin has a rage blade. And ooh, goes straight for the Darius. That's good for Garen, but it's not gonna be enough. KO. Grand Shrubbery takes the L. Interesting decision here. Looks like he does pick up the Thieves Gloves, cutting Accumulate from the Gnar. Oof, that's gonna hurt Accumulate. He needed that Gnar. That was a third Shapeshifter and the fourth Wild. Oof, rough. That's actually gonna be able to go into an Infinity Edge for Grand Shrubbery if he wants to build that right now. Dog UE all up in my grill. There's the cat, there's the Aurelian Soul, and there's the Kindred. Kassadin, good night. Shrub does need to get a level up going on here. Hard to hand that to Poppy when she's been such a punk recently. Karen has just been sitting there doing nothing as far as leveling up goes. Looks like he's gonna get the level up next round. Does have two Katarinas on the sideboard. Thief's Gloves out of action. Throws him onto Poppy in desperation. Does miss out on a Rocket Shield. Would have really helped him get through this round. Looks like he might take another loss to another misplay. That is a powerful Blademaster Infinity Edge Jinx. Brawler's Gloves sitting on the sideboard. Needs to get that into play as soon as he can. Goes into overtime. In all honesty, this one is not looking good for the Shrubmeister. He's dropping HP like it's in style. Since he has the second sword, he can Infinity Edge this Zed if he chooses to, and he goes ahead and does it. Lysandra is just sitting there looking fugly. He is gonna go on a creep round at 50 econ, but he's sitting at 53 hit points. Dog UE has yet to drop a round, sitting on a monstrous comp, and he's up against ZZ Rick, who is in second place currently, running 4 Brawler, 1 Ninja, possibly an Akali. That's what I thought. And Kindred does not get her ultimate off. She is not going to be making anyone invulnerable this round. Garen does judge Akali, and he finds her wanting. She goes down to a swing. Zed is saying hello. There's our Frozen Heart on Vi. That's going to slow everyone down a bit. Garen is looking to stab his sword into this robot. That might electrocute him. I wouldn't recommend that. He picks up the Lysandra, stays at 50 gold. Excellent play by the Shrub. There's the cat. There's a second Leona. He's investing heavily into a comp that he doesn't have yet. I don't know if that's going to pay out. I don't know how smart that is at 53 hit points. He is currently in 4th place, but his comp is very weak. And there's a Zeke's Herald. Probably should adjust that Kindred a little bit. Excuse me. Does not want Evelyn. She's been nerfed to the ground, but still does a lot of damage. Wolf Camp. A lot of stress on the Shrubmeister right now. He is feeling the burn. He needs to pick up a couple of items here if he wants to stay alive. Rough decisions to make here because that's the AP. There's the bow. That is golden for him. He definitely wants to make a Rage Blade. And he has a ton of gold to spend here. And that's going to take him almost to the next level. What does he want to do with... Does he drop Phantom for the second Assassin? It looks like he's Not gonna go for it. Interesting decision. Cat would do a lot of damage here, probably a lot more than Zed would. Nope. Cat stays on the side. She's gonna come into play next round, I'd imagine. Hopefully he gets a good phantom target. Looks like it's gonna be the Vigar, who does have the Ionic Spark. Zed is going to work on this Garen. He needs to turn and hit the Vigar. He does turn and hit the Vigar. He's now on the back line. The Vayne does have a Phantom Dancer. She's dodging out of these critical strikes. That's an Infinity Edge. Will she go down? And Vayne stays up with 6 hit points. That could cost Shrub the entire... didn't actually matter. He would have lost no matter what he did there. Dog UE undefeated currently, just putting a pounding on every other player in this match. Hard to see someone win that hard. Actually, it's not. It's kind of amazing. Beautiful. He does finally pick up the Akali. He's gonna drop the 1-star Zed that never upgraded. Of course, that could be his own fault. And he is he is feeling the gamble today. He is going straight into level 8. Hell no, I will not roll. That's what he has to say about that. Mordekaiser is gonna stand next to Kindred. Interesting decision. He's gonna go ahead and tighten up, putting Mordekaiser out front with the Cat and the Akali on the sides. I don't know how smart that is. Looks like it's actually going to work out in his favor here. Hopefully he can jump right onto... Oof. Katarina eats the Phantom, and she is probably going down. Nope. She's going to take a couple units out, but she does not get her ultimate off. Kai'Sa is going all over the place. There's the Kindred ultimate. We really need Akali to land a crit here. She does not. That goes back to the shield. She's going to take Garen out. Poppy does have a GA. We do see a silence and an RFC on this Kai'Sa. It might be too much, but it's not quite enough. Nick C goes down, but he did put up a hell of a fight. He does have 2 Lissandras just sitting there, and he has no Sejuani or the Glacial buff. There's the Leona. Can he get it into play? Not yet. It might be time to pull the trigger on those Lissandras because they just did not end up working out for him. Hard to give up Phantom. He's gambling again. Did not roll any of his gold. He's still far away from level 8. Hell of a sideboard here. 12, 13, 17 gold wrapped up. Akali is doing work on the back line. She does have the Rage Blade and the Infinity Edge. We are looking at Garen star 1 with all kinds of items. God knows what this kid is thinking, but it is working. He takes the round. TTV, easy killer. 1, 2, 3, 4 goes down. Poppy is almost at 100% hit points with a Curse Blade. He could grab the Braum to force the comp into position, and he goes ahead and does that just in case he doesn't hit Pantheon and he wants to play Leona. Without the Guardian buff, it would be almost pointless. And there's the Swain, if he can pick it up. Needs to get released here if he wants that Swain, and he does get the Swain. That could be a big factor in a victory here. Does have a sword on Garen. I need to pee like crazy, but I can't go anywhere because I'm shoutcasting this for you. Phoenix Licks picks up his Gnar. Nick C in last place, but anything could happen if he 2-stars. Anything could happen for that player. Does have the Swain. Can he get it into play? Does not have the Draven. Only has a star 1 Darius. Does have the 2-star Leona. Will have to drop 4 knights if he wants to play the Swain. Looks like he's unwilling to do so. Unless he sells the Garen, drops to 2 knights, equips the GA. Is he really capable of making this kind of a move? It looks like he is. He's gonna pop the Moranelicon. He's gonna pop the Guardian Angel. He's not equipping the Ionic Spark quite yet. He's going to go ahead and put that onto Akali, who just got Hextech. Phantom on Gangplank. Akali goes down. Vi ultimates, and oh my god. Swain, 1 vs 6, not today. It's not looking good for the Shrub. Can he gamble one more round? Took a lot of damage there from Accumulate, who still has 40 econ at level 7. Very strong. Needs to see a Draven. Needs to see another Darius. Needs to see a lot of things here, or this game could be going down the drain. All the LP he just won would be lost if that's the case. There's another Kindred. Already has the 2-star Mordekaiser. Losing those knights did hurt him. He actually pulls the trigger. Needs the Draven for this to pay off. There's the Aurelian Soul. There's the Draven. And he needs to get that Darius into play. The Poppy comes out. He's going to move the Akali up. Who is that going on? Puts it on the cat again. Okay, he's doing it. Puts it on the cat. She was lucky enough to receive a Frozen Heart and an Iceborne Gauntlet. Well, let's see what she can do with that. That's a 2-star cat. He put it on her over the Draven. 26 hit points. Not really any room for errors here. Akali is getting locked out of fighting, and he's gonna take this round, go to 30 gold. He's got the 2 dragons. He's got the Kindred. Leona is in play. He gets to go straight to Econ. Neferati Lynx drops to 7th place with 1 hit point. We have seen 1 hit point go from last place to first place before. Can Neferati pull it off? We don't know. Stay tuned to find out. The Leona is not currently doing much, but I could say that about most of his comp. That Akali needs to get the hell out of here, but he can't pull the trigger yet. Still gotta wait around. 2 knights currently in play. He's trying to figure out what he wants to do. He does get rid of that Akali. Interesting. Does have Guardians currently in effect. 4 Imperial, 2 Guardian, 2 Phantom, 2 Knight. Does not have the Sejuani. Needs that stun. Oof. It's gonna be gonna be tough for him to figure out what he wants to do here. Does need another Null Negatron Cloak. Not gonna happen. Pulls the trigger on that. Listen to me right now. He does. This guy is a god. And a Luxac. Needs to keep that in play. Pulls out Shadow. Brings the dragon into play. Equips the Ginsus. Equips the Ionic. Zeke's Herald on that. Only gonna give the buff to 1 person. Kindred is out of play. Mordekaiser still is in play. This round could determine whether he wins or loses the whole shebang. Equips to the Aurelian Soul. Love it or leave it. This guy has no room to wait for a better equip target. Hopefully the Swain and Aurelian Soul can carry him home. They're putting the hurt on the Kaisa. Sejuani is just sitting there. And does lose the round. Doesn't lose too many hit points. 6 hit point loss there. And we're seeing the Phantom Mordekaiser not interested. He needs the Sejuani or he is literally out of here. Needs to hit Sejuani. There's the star too. There's a Kale, which is better than a Mordekaiser, but not by much. Kindred can just get out of here. Mordekaiser, I don't know. Needs the Sejuani. Hits the Sejuani. Needs to star to that Sejuani as soon as possible. No items on the Pantheon yet. Needs the Darius and the Sejuani. I mean, this is not looking good for our hero. Does get locked down. We're gonna need Asol to do some work here. And the enemy team does have a Pantheon. Draven takes him out. Asol is looking to clinch. Ionic Spark going off, and we see Shrub take the round. Moves into 4th place. Looking at that Mordekaiser, clicking that Mordekaiser, loving that Mordekaiser, hating that Mordekaiser, loving it again. Oh my god. Crazy. all or nothing here for the Shrubmeister. He is going to go ahead and put that Swain where he belongs. Should have been there the entire time. Don't know why he wasn't. And he needs to start rolling down. The guy needs to stop talking and start rolling. Golly. There's the Swain. Needs another Swain. Come on, baby. Already hit the Draven. Can he hit that Swain before the timer goes out? Looks like he's not going to be able to find that Swain. Does sit at 10 gold. Potentially passed up a Darius, but didn't really notice. Ooh. Gets the lockdown on the Aurelian Soul. And Jinx is just going to town. That might be the end of Grand Shrubbery, as far as I see it, because I just don't see how he takes the round now. Oh my god, unless Leona's just a god. Not today. Leona stuns the other target. Grand Shrubbery moves into 5th place. Nixie in 4th place with a win streak. The Kaisa is doing work. Karthus goes for the ult, and she gets the shield. Pantheon still in play with... Ooh, Nixie is at 1 hit point. Grand Shrubbery needs something here, or he is out of this game. That's a Swain with a Frozen Heart. That could be exactly what he's looking for if he can get to it in time. He is out of the field. Takes the Kaisa. And the Swain is robbed from Shrub. That guy potentially ghosting his ass. What's he doing? Looks like he's going to go ahead and grab the Zeexerald. Not that strong of an item. Man, that Swain could have really cinched the victory for Shrub, but looks like it's not in the cards. Needs to hit something here, passing up all these legendaries. And not today. Equips the Zeexerald to the Swain or the Draven. Goes ahead and puts it on the Swain. Gonna toss the Draven. Megatron Cloak, try to help him avoid some of that magic damage. And we do have an ungeared Pantheon. Swain did go down, it looks like, without ulting. Has the GA. Does have the Zeexerald. Double Ionic Spark on the opposing. And Asol's doing some work here. This is exactly what he needs. And can he clutch the win? It looks like if he takes it down here, he has the... Oh, and he takes TT. Easy killer. 1, 2, 3, 4 is out in 5th place. Grand Shrubbery locks up top 4. Hits the Darius for the Darius 2. Does need a Swain. Had one shot at one more shot and does not hit the Swain. Would have had a 10-star Kale if he would have bought him, but never pulled the trigger. Oh, he decides he's going to go ahead and give her some armor. Probably a good decision. Needs to look at where his opponents are lining up, and it looks like Sejuani's on the right side. He does not have enough time to move his comp around now, and that's going to cost him potentially the round. Like I said, even master players can make mistakes. Usually he would have moved to the left here based on what he saw. Looks like Sejuani is a star 1. She is going to get her ult off. His entire team is locked down, minus the Katarina, who is holding a double Trap Claw somehow. It looks like the opposing Pantheon does have a Thornmail, a Warmogs, and a Frozen Mallet. That's a lot going on. Can they take out that Karthus before he gets his ult off? Karthus does get his ult off, but then goes down. We have Pantheon up. Pantheon's down! Eliminated in 4th place! Phoenix XIX goes down! Grand Shrubbery is gonna be getting a Locket of the Iron Solari. The opposing team already has a Curse Blade on Yasuo. Is going to get another Curse Blade on another target. Looks like Jinx is fully loaded with double Infinity Edge. Not going to go there. And that guy is playing Blitzcrank, so watch your butthole. Dog Yui never lost a round. Actually, I believe, potentially just lost a round. Wait, nope, still win streaking. This is a neutral creep round. Had a lot to it. Knocks him out, just like we expected. Do you see a Hex Tech? There's one Hex Tech in play, preventing him from putting this on any target that he chooses. Binks. Not right now, Binks. Binks, not right now, dude. Pretty sure this is AP and armor. Not the best target. Shame you didn't put the Zeke's roll. Buddy, not right now. Oh my god, looks like Carissa joined my freaking stream. Oh my god, double Hextech GG. Wait, did he have all that on the sideboard? What a troll. What a troll. Carissa, you missed everything, dude. I'm actually gonna go get some water. I'm gonna use the restroom. Well, third place. Better than last place. Rough game. Quick AFK. It's TFT. It says it in the title. You're funny. I actually have water here. I have a whole cup of water. I was looking for my beanie and I couldn't find it. I only have one right now. Actually, I think it's right here. Nope. Actually, I think I do see it right here. Yep. Yep. We are getting ready for the next round. I can't hear myself as well. Now I can. There we go. Whew. First place Pawner. Hey, what's up, bro? Dude, you killed it. You killed it, bro. I should have kept casting for you, dude. You still here, Fountain? I should have kept casting for you, dude. You guys were doing so well. I think you won like 20 rounds undefeated. Looks like I'm about to play with you again. The first placers always come. First place always comes to say hi. You did awesome, man. You played really well. I made a lot of mistakes, but not much I can do. I'm still tightening up. I didn't play this strategy that much, and I've been going for a lot of Thieves Gloves, and these people are gonna try to block me. Oh, them's mines. Them's mines. I like AP too. I like HP as well. I can't believe that Zed's not getting picked. Oh my god. Grand Shrubbery does pick up the Pike with the Brawler's Sparring Gloves. Actually, they're not called Brawler's Gloves. They're called Sparring Gloves. That's my mistake. We are going into the first neutral round. Not too much to talk about here, but I will let you know that Pike does do Phantom Undertow. 150 damage at star 1, 1.5 seconds stun. As you may know from our start last game, where we ended up having to sell Pike, sadly enough. Do pick up a bow. I'm having a bit of deja vu here. I believe this is exactly what happened last game. There's the Mord. There's the Kazakhs. Hold on a second. Is this a new game? Just kidding. Take a look here. We see a chain vest and a rod. Here we see a sword and a Negatron cloak. A rod, a sword, Negatron cloak, and a tier on a Shen with a double Warwick opener. There's a tier with a Negatron cloak with a Warwick. Wait a second. Deja vu again. Ooh. He hits the Mordekaiser Star 2 and does have the Giant's Belt and the AP Rod. A very strong opener. He somehow has all his items invisible to me. I can't see anything. I think that's how it works while a round is going. Pick up the sword. Giant Slayer is currently a very strong meta choice, and he could put that on Lucian if he elects to as a carry. Does leave the Kassadin behind. Not sure if he likes doing that. Kassadin sitting there is probably killing him. Would be interesting to see a Lucian with a Giant Slayer. We have not seen him do that yet. If he gets another bow here, it might be RFC crit though. 3 assassins, 2 night start. All depends on what drops here. Looks like he might not even get an item. That's gonna be no item. Does get a Katarina and a second Mordekaiser. He could start 3 assassins if he chose to. Or he could start Giant Slayer. Go big or go home. It looks like he's gonna go ahead and combine that Infinity Edge with a bow. Which means Lucian is gonna get the boot. But he can't sell any of his knights, so he can't level up. So he's just on 3 1-star assassins here. And the opposing team is as well. They're all gonna sit invisible and then walk up to each other. The enemy Kazakhs. Yo, I don't have my chat up right now. Hold on. First place, Dog. Yeah. So you never responded. I was wondering if you were still here, but you're probably gone. So you will be missed. You will be missed. Gonna go ahead and take out the Pike for the Zed. Get that Infinity Edge on a Ninja. 1 ninja bonus is 50 attack damage and 50% spell power. That's gonna be strong. Does not have any tanks currently in play. Level 3. Hopefully that Zed jumps to that vein and takes her out before she can do too much damage. He is on her, but the entire enemy squad is also on the Zed because they had nowhere to run. So they are just gonna get KO'd. Definitely should have ran 2 knights and Lucian potentially with a Giant Slayer opener, but no risk and no reward. It's just that simple. Grand Shrubbery does take a lot of damage there. Keep in mind, he does have a bow. Another bow would equal RFC. No pairs anywhere. Now, what's the strongest knight to put in play? Probably a Darius. And then just double pack on the punch with the Zed. If anything, let the Kazakhs take the fall. No econing yet. Very interesting. This game is going to be a little bit different than the last two we saw. Definitely needs to get something together here. That is the noble buff on the Lucian. Going down. Going down. Now that he has the base to work off of with the Darius, he is able to put something together and take a round. Still, 12 hit points this early. That's going to cost him. Does have the bow in play. Could still make a Giant Slayer if he elected to. Most likely going to go for an RFC here. He is first pick. That would complete a star 2 Zed with an RFC. He is picking it up, and it is time to rock and roll. We see TTV new guy Neil making a choice here, standing in the middle, and he goes for the gloves on the Camille. That is Bartkiss going for the HP belt, and that's armor for Jichizbubu. There's no vowels in that name. Jichizbubu, that's his name. Q Fang Q, I don't know what that means. Picks up AP. That's gonna be amazing for Shrub, but he still hits no 2 stars with 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs and no 2-star combinations. That's actually gonna hurt him. He's gonna see where people are lining up, and it looks like most people are in the middle or the middle right. There's just not much you can do about that. Vayne will have to walk down. If he plays against that Vayne, this Zed will dunk her. But it looks like he is not playing against the Vayne. RFC Infinity Edge Zed is a very strong opener from Grand Shrubbery. And as you can see, Rek'Sai goes down with the Brawler buff. Warwick down! And that's a star 2 Darius KO'd. Does not want to pick up the Camille, goes ahead and lets that slide. This man has a lot of items sitting on his sideboard. Interesting decision from a Grandmaster or Master player to not build anything at this point in the game and lose free hit points. You didn't think it was possible, but it is. Grand Shrubbery again fails to pair any of his outs. He is sitting on 2 Dariuses, 2 Mordekaisers, 2 Garens, 2 Katarinas, and no third. That Lucian is looking like a good sell target at this point. The items are firmly on Zed until the mid game, leaving Lucian with little to do besides hold 2 blazing guns in his hands. And we see a strong comp coming out from 142875 per in, but will it be enough to stop an RFC Infinity Edge opening Zed? I don't know. We're about to find out, and there you have it. Not today. He sells the Lucian and keeps the Pike in play. You didn't believe it was possible? He didn't believe it was possible. And now he is forced to make a roll. Does hit the Mordekaiser. Is it enough? Most likely, with the Night buff, that will handle it for him. Because Zed is so strong at this point in the game, with an Infinity Edge and an RFC, he elects to make the jump that way. Zed should literally shred through these targets. He can pick up the Kassadin here if he chooses to. Probably not interested in any of those other units at this time. Megatron Cloak. Nico's help always appreciated. Knocks him out, and we're seeing the tier. He could make a Hush, which is a very strong late game item. Does hit the Poppy. Is on a 3-win streak. Doesn't really want to lose the assassin bonus. Actually, wondering why he didn't put that pike into play earlier. Will he risk it here? Now that he has the tier 2 Mordekaiser. It looks like he is not going to level up, and as you know, Kassadin is his baby boy, but he will kiss him goodbye if he has to. If Shrub does not win this round, he will be forced to sell his Kassadin in order to... Looks like that's not even a question, as Zed is tearing the enemy team apart. And that is the end of that. Baby boy Kassadin will stay in the sideboard. Elects to put a Negatron cloak onto a Zed and backs off. Interesting decisions. Q Fang Q is not happy about his loss. That's just a part of the game.
Ready, Hammer?
Somehow he again fails to pair out. Is able to put a pike into play, which is going to be very strong. Doesn't want to commit a tier to a Katarina, even though it is a great play. Nico's help will stay on the sideboard at this time. All these pair outs, and he's not taking any of them. We see a level 6 rush from Illuminati Bat, but Zed has to say no to that. Nidalee transforms, but it's not enough as she goes down. Vi takes a shot with an assault and battery, not enough again. Zed Infinity Edge RFC start too strong, and he is going to go ahead and let go of Kassadin and Kha'Zix so that he can get to 40 econ for the +4 gold per at the end of turn. Does want to start leveling up soon. Is in first place currently with a 5-win streak. There's another Zed. Looks like he's not interested. Wants to keep his win streak. Rolls some gold. Does hit the Poppy. That's a payday. Second pike is also a nice pickup, and he's going to sit on that Mordekaiser and go ahead and do a little scouting. Sees a Mordekaiser there with none on the sideboard. Double Lissandra. Looks like that Mordekaiser is just an item holder for this player. Interesting how he would choose to do that with a Mordekaiser when he's probably the second strongest knight in the game with Phantom. Again, we have Zed tearing it up. There is the Razor Shuriken, and you are looking at a KO. Let's look at the damage charts. Zed topping the chart at over 4,000 damage that round. Gonna go ahead and get a +4 gold income with a 6-win streak. As you can see here, 2 to 3 is +1, 4 to 6 is +2, and 7+ is +3. That is wins, by the way. I believe he is sitting on a Negatron cloak, a Nico's help, and a tier. Could pick up a second Negatron cloak. Give Zed immunity to magic damage, a really, really good late game item. Those gloves are also extremely appealing, and they would create a 2-star pike, but they're taken away. Does go ahead and pick up the Negatron cloak. That can go into Ionic Spark, which is literally going to be an essential item if he wants to take this one home. There's the double Zed, but there's nothing he can do about it. Looks like he's going to put the gold into a level up, and that is what happens. He is selling that Leona, and he is now going to go ahead and commit one of the Negatron cloaks so the Zed pulls back. I guess it depends on the comp he faces, whether or not he wants to commit to the Dragon Claw to save the win streak. He is 8 gold off of leveling up, which would give him another unit, but doesn't really have anything strong to put into play. That's a 2-star Darius with a Rage Blade. We're gonna need Zed to pop that. Okay, so Shen hits a Spirit Refuge. As you can see, that's gonna stop Zed from doing anything, and we are looking at the loss of a win streak due to a Zed with a Spirit Refuge. Possible Great Scout from WJ Lee 911. Had Zed been on the other side, he would have killed the other units, not gotten Spirit Refuged, and probably won that round. Kinda hard to call the scout with 8 players left though, so I imagine he just has 1 tank unit on each side. He can get another unit into play. Looks like he's gonna choose another pike. And now he's gonna do some scouting of his own. Looks like that's a Vi. That's nothing, nothing. The Shen is on that side. It would have been a Garen. Tore through the Garen and immediately killed the Rage Blade. That is rough. Because back-to-backs are possible, he does swap the Zed to the other side. Looks like he's gonna be tearing a Volibear apart this time. Oof, Volibear's got a lot of health. Are we looking at a 4 Brawlers here on Bardicus? Bardicus has 4 Brawlers, 2 Wild, 2 Void in play. And that's a Cho'Gathol. Rupture going down. We see a Death Lotus from Katarina and a second Cho'Gathol. That's a Razor Shuriken, and that's a knockout. Shrub cleans up. He does end up pairing the pike. It is a little bit late for that, but better late than never, as they say, unless it's your period, in which case, oh shit. Is still sitting on that Mordekaiser, still has 2 Garens, 2 Dariuses, 3 Knight, 3 Assassin, 2 Imperial, 1 Ninja Comp, at 3-6. Not bad. We are sitting in first place with 78 hit points currently. Zed is doing work here, and we do see the armor come down, and it looks like that's all we're gonna see. Unbelievable that he doesn't pick up anything other than some armor there. Very unlucky. And he is going straight into economy. Interesting decisions here. Really was hoping for some AP. Might just want to go in on that Negatron Cloak. It is a great late game item. It would not have helped him against that Draven, however, which is the only thing that has actually put a stop to him at this point. But that's about to change as players are hitting level 7 and rolling down. That is a meta strategy to hit level 7 and roll down. That Lulu's gonna get a knock-up. Wild Growth going off. We see Mordekaiser obliterating. That's a Gnarring. Katarina goes off with a Death Lotus. And that looks like a Sejuani ult. We see a Glacial Prison come down, but it's not enough. Katarina with 1700 damage. Zed over twice that with 3865. He finally pairs that Katarina that he's been sitting on since it feels like the beginning of the game. Now he could roll this 9 gold here or put it into play, and it looks like he is just gonna go ahead and move forward with a 4th Knight. He now has 4 Knights, 3 Assassins, 2 Imperials, 1 Ninja, which means he will block 35 damage from all sources. His Assassins gain 75% critical strike and 5% chance. 1 random Imperial will do double damage, and his Ninja will get plus 50 attack, plus 50% spell power. For anyone who does not know or is not familiar with the game, it is auto chess. The units fight themselves, but you position them, you make all the decisions, but you don't have to do all the hard work. Unless you think thinking is hard work, in which case, I don't know what to tell you. It looks like he might get taken out here unless he can take out that Lucian. Mordekaiser is getting ready to obliterate, and Zed is still number 1 that round with 6,800 damage. he does go straight to the level up since he is firmly, not so firmly anymore, in first place. And it looks like my boy here got rid of Shen. Yeah, he got rid of Shen. So we want to jump the other way now. We're going to flip this back around. And we'll actually send Pyke this way if we do face that player. Blitzcrank hooks the Garen. That's a rocket grab. Zed throws the Razor Shuriken. He's now on the Blitzcrank. Katarina is at 50, 68, 85 mana. She is ready to Death Lotus, but she does get stunned by the Kennen, and that's a KO. Shrub takes the L and eats a nice chunk of his hit points right out the window. He does have the Assault, but I'm not sure if he has the right items for Assault this game. Last game we saw him equip an Infinity Edge to an Assault. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it. I think the Thief's Glove should have went there. Of course, I was the one manning the controls, so it's my own fault. Oof, it'd be really nice to pick up some AP here, and if not, maybe a Spatula. The AP is taken. The Spatula is taken. He's going to let his opponent decide what he wants, and he does pick up the gloves. Jay was obviously trying to trick him there, but it did not work. Could put in a Yasuo Blademaster here.
No cure for fools.
But it looks like he is more interested in playing his 4 Knights. If he goes Tear of the Goddess, Hand of Justice, I will literally myself. Just keeps the 4 Knights. He's had 2 Dariuses, 2 Garens since the very beginning of the game, and he failed to hit any of them. Zed actually takes a Hextech here, which is gonna cost him. Probably should have equipped some of the items on the units he was willing to sell once he got into his comp. That's going to cost him the round. Zed did not get to have the extended attack range or the critical strike damage, attack damage, or a chance. That Yasuo is just sitting there looking so pretty. We rarely see him play Blademasters.
Rally to me.
Sometimes you're forced to do whatever you can do, though. Even if it means losing your voice. Does have the Nico's help. He's probably gonna need that help. And he gambles by not going to level 8, saving himself +1 income. Hopefully Zed can do what he does best here. Cho'Gath does rupture top left corner, and he is losing this round. And a nice chunk of his hit points. Don't know if that was a good idea not to roll down when you see that many people rushing. It is interesting,
So many try.
but also a bit silly. He's gonna naturally hit the level here, but the problem is he's gonna hit the level and then he's gonna be screwed. He needs to make a decision now. Does not need that unit. Gets the Assault. There is...
We are at war. Not
And he does have the Kindred, so he might try to stack a Darius here. Whoops. Does go for the Star 2 Assault. This is gonna get messy. He's not gonna have a lot of time to move things around here. Gonna get real messy. He needs to hit a Draven. Okay, looks like he's going all in on dragons. He's gonna pull out all this junk. Does not have a lot of time to put this together. Needs to hurry up. They need to give you more time on this round, but they don't give a damn. RFC there. Gonna go ahead and give him Shadow, luckily. He's trying to put it together. He can star to his Pantheon right away if he survives this round. I don't know what's going to happen here. I am very scared for Shrub. Because he did not have enough time to complete his comp. He is taking a lot of extra damage. I believe he could have won this round had he prepared successfully, but he did not. And that's going to cost him. There's the Draven. He is now pulling out, putting in other units. Does not have enough space for that. Has to pull out Shadow. 4 Imperial, 2 Dragon, 2 Guardian. Deja Vu yet again. We've seen this comp not work before, but this guy is relentless. Does hit the 2-star Draven right before the round ends. His positioning is still a bit wonky in my opinion. Don't know if this is going to work out for him. He is at max capacity here, and he does have 3 knights in play. Not that useful. Probably should have saved that for a sorcerer buff. What knight is in play for the 3rd knight? You have to have a Darius for Imperial, but I believe he has a... He does have a Mordekaiser in play, which is going to enable him to put in a Sejuani, which is very good. He does need to hit, though. There's a double. There's the Sejuani. He's looking for a Swain.
We are what we overcome.
Looks like he does not hit the Swain. He's going to sell the Mordekaisers. You don't normally see a player do that. Again, elects not to give the armor bonus to Katarina. Trying to see what he can do here. I guess he's going to give that to Draven for the double damage. So that is a Pantheon with no items, is the sad part. Pantheon needs to go to the sky. Looks like that's an elimination. Shrub is out in 6th place, and that's going to cost probably all of his LP. That's exactly what I thought. Broken hearted loses the round. I've never seen a grown man cry before, but it could happen here today. Thanks, dude. Thanks, keep myself safe. I just saw that because that got really crazy at the end there, so. Oh my god! I gotta stop forcing that comp, dude. I need to commit one way or the other. Damn it. 6 knights, 2 dragons. It always gives me the Swain. Then it gives me the freaking Pantheon. Why can't it just give me the Pantheon? I set up for Pantheon. God. It's rough. Played my heart out that one. Played my bloody heart out. Got destroyed. Feel like I need water. Yeah, man, link away. Link away, bro. What is that linking to? Yeah. The problem is I have like literally 60 seconds to make a million decisions at once and combine items and then put, because I'm switching my entire comp out at that point. So, I mean, I made a night item and went to 3 nights. Like, there's a lot of mistakes there. But yeah, you're right. My comp was bad. My comp was very bad. I had a Star 2 Pantheon with no items. What happened? What happened? Why didn't you stack the Pantheon, you idiot? You're right. No, I know I played it. I played it bad. I made a million decisions at once. I was trying to shoutcast at the same time. But I had fun. I don't want to lose all my LP, but Jesus. 6th place minus 21 LP is rough, man. 5th place would have been like minus 5 or something. That's silly. It's tough. It's rough. It hurts. My heart hurts. I don't want to lose all my LP, but Jesus. 6th place. You. Damn, son. I don't even know where I am right now. Oh my god. I had the drop on that guy. I'll take these gloves. Lol. Yeah, the Ace all just needs Sork. That's what I like to do. I like to put Sork on them. Dude, the problem is this. I'm not locked into that Pantheon build. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna get Pantheon. I got Swain first. I got Swain before I got Pantheon. I got Swain an entire round before I got Pantheon. I already started gearing Swain and putting things in for Imperial. Then it gave me Pantheon. I already had Star 2 Asol, Star 2 Leona. I'm like, okay, auto include, let's go, put it all together. Not enough time. I failed myself. But yeah, if I was strictly doing a Pantheon build, would have been completely a million times better. 2 million. Be nice to get a Star 2 Kha'Zix early. Yeah, the meta right now is like so volatile if you're not playing like a Brawlers or like an Elementalist, like Ninja or like a Void Assassin or like a Void Brawler or like all these other comps. What I'm doing literally means like in 2 turns, I have to completely like make like so many decisions at once. And usually I'm so smooth at it. I'm like boom, 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 items go here, items go here. But dude, I was just like, ugh. And then I was like, ugh. And then I was like, bleh. Italy. Zed, Kha'Zix. Oh dude, another huge part of that game that I think you may have missed. I didn't use those Nikos immediately because I wanted to see if I was gonna get a Pantheon because obviously he's broken right now. Swain got nerfed. But what I was gonna say is I literally sat on 2 Garens, 2 Dariuses, 2 Mordekaisers, 2 Katarinas, and 2 of something else for like so long that last game. It was literally insane. It's all good though, I'm not mad or anything. Neutral creep round, not much to talk about here. Does pick up the Rengar. I've had some sick Lulu starts. Oof. Gonna go ahead and not build the Trap Claw. And not build an Iceborne Gauntlet. Ooh, I do like Iceborne Gauntlet. 2 Kha'Zix. I rush 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I don't want to sell anything, so this is okay. This is an okay start. Oh yeah, you came in when I had, yeah, so you missed like the whole opening, but I got really unlucky. And I got really lucky. I got really unlucky. I lost my win streak because he put Shen on the right when there was 8 players, which was just random. Like my Zed could have been on either side. He wasn't playing it against me. He was just doing it to avoid assassins, which was really smart of him. But it cost me everything, and now I'm dead. And I lost all my LP. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cry. Let's go ahead and give Nidalee Wild. That's why I kept that Rengar. Dude, I never get to play Lissandra early. It's so sick. I think I'm gonna get my Rengar armor. Armor up, buddy. Yo, if anyone's talking in Facebook, I can see when you type something, but no one ever types anything. So we are at 2-2. Star 2 Darius, Star 2 Nidalee. Noble buff on the Fiora just literally needs to hit a crit here. Oop, no crit. She goes down without a fight. Ouch. Probably gonna have to sell his baby boy again. Every time he has to put this guy up on the chopping block. What is my highest bid? Rengar going to work up there, but the damage seems to be low. Nid versus Nid action. Star 1 Dardar. She is going to get a huge proc off on my Nidalee. That one hurt her, but it's not enough. Shrub leaves Kassadin on the sideboard. He is off the chopping block. That is good to hear. I was scared for Kassadin. Not so much anymore. And I forgot what items I had, because jeez, dude, I'm lost in this world. I need a sword or ability power, please. Like I'm gonna get a sword, but ability power sure would be nice. I believe I started the game with gloves, did I not? No, did I start with HP? Yeah. No. Yeah, no. I have gloves on this girl. That's so crazy that it's invisible to me. Hard to make a decision when you can't see your own board. Thought so. Damn, both my item holders. Damn, dude. Oh, that's crazy. I'll have to sell him. Not gonna pull the trigger if it's not going into play. Actually, should have traded out Poppy for one of my knights because she's a better knight. Slightly better. A little bit more hit points. Damn, Rengar is not Zed, I will tell you that much, my friends. But the wild buff on Nidalee is strong. He does have a Giant Slayer, however, and that could be a problem. Yep, especially with a Noble buff. OP. We're gonna go ahead and put Kassadin back on the chopping block just for funsies. See, the crazy part is, if I put my Thieves Gloves into play there, I probably win that round. Give me a star, just give me a star to Lissandra, give me an AP item, give me a sword, and let me make a god. Let me make a god for you. Yikers. Jewel Gauntlet. Dirty. The reason I like playing dragons is because a lot of people rely on magic damage, Like, if this guy's investing in a Jewel Gauntlet and a Seraph's Embrace, he's basically saying, he's basically gonna try to play dragons, essentially. And dragons versus dragons, if he has Jewel Gauntlet and Seraph's Embrace, and I have not that, could be a lot stronger. Lucian, sell. Boom, keep it at 20, babe. Ooh, every time I sell a Kassadin, I get a Kassadin. Do I trust the guy who said that if you have a store 2 in Italy, then you automatically beat this round? No, I don't. Thieves' gloves in play. Let's run it. Yeah, that last loss hurt, man. That last loss hurt. Took a lot of steam out of me, dude. I was killing it, and then I was just like, oh god, all that work for nothing. Gloves again. Alright. Not bad. Not bad if I don't say so myself. Oh my god, don't be giving me a dragon. Just don't give me a dragon. I don't know what to do with a dragon. Don't be giving me no darn dragons. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna play this Lucian, to be honest with you. Make me a GA. Keep myself safe. Interesting name. Noble buff on Bane. I need an execute here from my Kazi. Boom, not enough. Jeez, dude. 70 magic resist OP. She's just gonna snipe them both down. Nothing I could do about that. Honestly, yeah, out of there. Wait, how far? Okay, I'm gonna roll one time. Damn, I really thought I'd just hit Alessandra like a boss. There we go. Giant Slayer Lysandra, let's go. Let's run it. Iceborne Gauntlet's a good item. Don't really want to build that. Red buff, good item. Don't really want to build that. Sandra, you failed me. Kassadin on the chopping block again. He's out of there. And we all know it's about to offer me a Kassadin. Oh, not today. Okay, so we're not leveling up. We're not rolling. I hate this chick. She did 197 damage? How is that even possible? I'm just wondering. You get this, or do you get this? You get this? You can have this. You can have this? Okay. Damn! Get blowed up. Get blowed up. I'm really gonna focus this time. At 0 LP right now. I need a strong... Ooh, I want gloves. I should be low health. I want gloves. No one take gloves. Let me have them. Yes, give me those gloves. Ooh, he was coming for them too. Suck it. Bring the pain. Bring me the pain. Double gunplank. Whoa, wait a sec. We can literally just put her into play. With the shadow. This is the nightmare. Dude, my brain's not working. Oh, they're on him, that's why. Okay, I'll just take the shadow with the RFC and then I'll sell her. Damn, why couldn't we phantom? I meant to say phantom. Why couldn't we just phantom that Lucian? Come on. Whew. There's my baby boy. Jeez, dude, I'm getting rocked every round. This is crazy. Sejuani, please. Dang, I said please and everything. I said please, didn't I? Level 6 full econ, 2-star everything except for Leona, 2 Guardian, 4 Knight. Yikers, that's a lot of armor and damage reduction. 4 Knight, 2 Imperial, 2 Phantom, 4 Knight. 4 Knight, 3 Noble, 2 Rangel, 2 Glacial. That sounds like fun. That's a level 7. I was thinking that was a level 7. Okay, and we still gonna make an Infinity Edge anyway because we're just that good. Dude, GA is so good though. But this wins rounds. Please let me kill that Jinx. Why would you go down instead of up? I don't understand. Okay, whatever. whatever you say. Sad. If I lose another round, I pretty much pull the trigger. Pull the trigger means that I roll down, that's all it means. It doesn't mean anything bad. I mean, that is bad, but whatever. It's bad because I'll lose a lot of gold. But I'm dying out here, there's nothing I can do about it. Going for Thief's Gloves is actually not that good, it's very RNG. Better to know what you're dealing with. Ooh, double ionic spike dart. Does that mean... New ionic spark of Darius? Does that mean that it does double damage if it... No. I'm kidding. Jeez, dude. Not good, folks. Not good at all. But I've been here before. Four losses at this point. Ugh, rough.
We are at war. Not.
We could do the Blade-Master variant with the Trox. RNG? Let's go. RNG? Let's go. Must be nice to like... Oh, he rolled down. Okay. No, I understand now. This is tough, dude. I have to roll down. Okay. I needed a sword. I didn't see one though. Two dragon, two guardian, 4 knight, 3 noble. Pfft. Everyone already has Pantheon. Is that who I just lost to? Damn, dude, he was strong as hell.
Cure for fools.
I will fight as long as I stand.
I was forged by winter.
We put a Mordin in play instead of a Sejuani or I guess so. And that's how you lose games, folks. Just kill another unit, please, dude. Jeez, man. Insane. 3 knights? Okay. Give me into Trox, please.
Let's do this.
Without mercy. Let's go.
Wait, I just took away his exile. This is so bad, man. So bad. Unreal. My brain's not even working. Why can't I just like randomly win around? Please, God. Why am I up against Pantheon every round, or like a Pantheon type build with multiple dragons? GG. Well, I'll be back some other time. I'm tired.